Good evening, everyone. This is your evening news recap, your nightly news podcast on all the news that I come across throughout the day, giving you my take as somebody who aspires to be a politician in the near future. Hopefully, all you guys are doing wonderful. Hopefully, all you guys are doing well. Today is September 30th. Tomorrow is October. Can we believe that? It feels like it was just yesterday that it was January, but we're here. It's October. That's kind of crazy. It really is. Outside of that, though, hopefully all you guys are doing well. If you are new here, please subscribe as we are on our way to 500 subscribers, and all the support would be greatly appreciated as we try to hit that goal by the end of the year. And if you're on Substack, please also consider subscribing. All funds go to me. They help me pay for the things that I need to pay for in college, like food, like clothing, like all of that. But if not, you can always subscribe for free. I truly do appreciate all forms of support. Outside of that, though, hopefully all you guys are doing well. It's been an interesting day in the news world, so let's get into it. Moving on into the Trump administration segment, as we do, the first topic we have today is quite interesting, as Trump has posted an extremely racist video to his Truth Social of Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer. Trump posted a very racist video of Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries, picturing the two wearing sombreros, having mustaches, along with stereotypical mariachi music playing in the background on Truth Social. The video of an AI had an AI dubbing of Chuck Schumer saying that nobody liked the Democrats anymore and used many stereotypes for immigrants and said that the Democrats needed illegal aliens to, be able to gain votes and to be able to, win elections and all of that, which is not the case because you need to be a citizen to vote in American elections. Am I shocked by this at this point? No, I don't think anyone really is. But the fact that the fact that the president is posting this is not okay. I don't understand how he is able to post shit like this and get away with it. I mean, racism is so dumb. It has to be the lowest of the lows. But also, if you care so much about the color of someone's skin that you have to make comments, for one, you are a god awful person, but you must have a lack of a brain, because why does it matter? We are all human. We all bleed, we all eat, we all shit. Like there is nothing that sets us apart except pigmentation from evolution over time. Like if it is that big of a deal to you, you must be a piece of shit. Genuinely. It is insane. That the president of the United States is posting shit like this. Now Trump's been on a little stream of posting AI slop throughout this entire administration, and it's really picked up the past few days. But what the fuck, dude? Genuinely. How are we at a point in 2025 where racism is still such a massive problem? How have we as a society not come to the conclusion yet that racism is bad? How how has um, how has our society not come to that conclusion yet? Genuinely. Why does it still matter so much? Why? Why do people care so much? We are all human. And the fact that people are still so enthralled by the color of people's skin is insane to me. It genuinely is. Because it shouldn't matter. It really shouldn't. It really should not matter. In other news, Trump says that he will fire military leaders if he does not like them. Trump said, along with his plans to meet with military leaders, that he would fire any of them on spot if he did not like them. He said, I'm going to meet with generals and admirals with leaders, and if I don't like somebody, I'm going to fire them on spot. There are so many reasons why this is a dumb idea. The first one being, he only keeps this job for 4 years. So what if he doesn't like someone skilled enough to be a general for the best military in the world? Undisputed, by the way, the best military in the world. You have to do a lot of shit. You got to do a lot to become a general or an admiral for the best military in the world. Also, if someone makes it to that position, clearly they deserve it. Clearly they do, because it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of stuff. You got to do a lot to become a military general or an admiral for the United States military. And anyone who is able to accomplish what gets them there fully deserves it. They should be able to do that because clearly they are not only good at their job, but they have the leadership capabilities to do that. I mean, taking away a job from somebody who is able to accomplish a feat like that is actually bullshit and only contributes to incompetence within our military. It really does. Just as we have incompetence now within, or not incompetent, we have less competence now within our federal workforce because we have been firing so many employees who work for the people. Like, not only would that make it um, you know, harder for the military to essentially work and to move around, but you would be filling it with you have to fill those positions for generals. Like, you're not just going to be able to get rid of generals. Like, you would be filling those people with incompetent yes men. Like, that's just not going to go well. That's going to take us from number 1 to shitty. And I don't think we want the American military to not be very great when we have China on the rise, who is arguably the second best military in the world right now. I would say they are better than Russia at this point. And even then, like, Russia is still there. Like, he is supposed to be the leader of our military, and he is saying shit like this. Like, that is so stupid. Genuinely, it is so stupid. Like, uh, it baffles me that he is supposed to be the leader of our military and he can just throw out something like this. Truly. In other news, Trump has declared war on inner cities in America. Trump is defending his use of troops in American cities for two military generals in his speech this morning. He said, "This is going to be a big thing for the people in this room because it is the enemy from within. We have to handle it before it gets out of control." He said cities like LA, Chicago, New York will be straightened out and it'll be done one by one, calling it a war from within. He also suggested using these cities as training grounds for the military. The president of our country is openly declaring war on not only the cities around our country that are very highly populated, but the people within those cities. And that is not okay in the slightest. He is declaring war on his own people when the president is supposed to represent and defend those people. Yet he is out here openly declaring war against him, which is not fucking okay. It's not. We should not allow some decrepit old fuck to continuously attack people in our country. Like, that is no. What? How is he supposed to, how is he even president if he is saying something like this? He is a criminal and should be shut down because if this was any other administration, and I mean any other administration, not only would they have been long gone by now, but like if they said something like this, what the hell? They're gone. Like, that is not something okay for the president to say when he is supposed to represent and protect those people. Yet he is out here declaring war on them and the places they live in. If you don't realize why that's a massive problem, like, you should, because that is not okay. Like, that is not okay in the slightest. The man is on a roll today, truly. Oh, I lost for words after today from the Trump administration, truly. In other news, Republicans still will not swear in Representative Grijalva. I think that's how you pronounce that. I looked it up and I know I pronounced it right in the TikTok, but I low key already forgot already. Um, House Speaker Mike Johnson and other Republican leaders still refused to swear in Representative Adelita Grijalva because she would give the Democrats the votes they need to release the Epstein files. Grijalva was elected last week in Arizona, yet there is still a refusal from the Republican side, and she has also already vowed to sign the petition, not position, as soon as she is sworn in to release the Epstein files. Grijalva said in a statement, "There is no reason why I couldn't have been sworn in. It is very problematic because we're facing a government shutdown. We're going to have constituents who have questions, and there is nobody there to answer questions." A spokesperson for Mike Johnson's office said that she would be sworn in when the House returns to its regular session on October 7th. There has got to be some crazy shit in the Epstein files if this is how hard they are fighting against it. Genuinely. The longer they take, the more I think it is the Trump files rather than the Epstein files, because there is no way it should be taking this long to push it out, like, unless they're just throwing out a bunch of information, which they aren't allowed to do and they shouldn't be doing, but I wouldn't be shocked. We're going to have to see the Epstein files eventually. There is no reason why they should just keep delaying it. Yet, That's what we're seeing, and it is a whole lot of bullshit. And I think both sides on this point, or at this point, can both recognize that. I really hope so, but it is a whole lot of bullshit that the Epstein files still haven't been released, and it kind of proves the point that Trump is probably in it. It really does. Release the Epstein files, get it done. Let's do it. What's taken so long? There's no point for them not to be out here yet. In other news, moving on into our final topic for tonight, a government shutdown is looming. For those who don't know, a government shutdown would very well happen today, essentially. As we've all heard, the government shutdown is very close and very possibly could happen. Both sides are blaming each other due to this, for this, due to arguments over a funding deal. But if one is not made, the government will be shut down after midnight on September 30th. The Senate is expected to vote on both bills, and both bills are accepted to fail. If the government shuts down, the Trump administration, or if the government, if both bills fail, the government is expected to shut down. Holy English, my bad. Um, the Trump administration has also threatened to fire a bunch of federal workers if a shutdown takes place. But they've already fired a bunch of people already. Like they're struggling to create jobs. Them firing more people is not going to help that. That would literally go against what they're trying to do. I mean that's the stupidest thing of all time, and they're probably going to do it anyways because they're not very smart. Nobody wants a government shutdown. It is not ideal in the slightest. I think we all know that, but the Democrats better not cave. Genuinely, they better not. Democrats want to benefit things like the Affordable Care Act, which would expand tax breaks for the middle class. And in case you haven't been paying attention to, all the recent things going around, the middle class is kind of getting fucked by this administration. So that would be very nice to have. I mean, our groceries are getting more expensive. Our bills are getting more expensive. Homes are essentially unaffordable. Gas is getting more expensive. Everything is getting more expensive on top of all the tariffs and all the other bullshit and all the other tax breaks to the billionaires and all of that. So it would be nice to actually, get a win for the middle class for once. But I hope so. I really do. But you never know. Outside of that, though, uh, I think it's possible we see a government shutdown. I believe a vote took place a little bit ago, but I hadn't gotten like any notifications or I hadn't seen any information about it. So I'm not too sure on what the outcomes were about it. But I'm sure we'll hear over the next few days or so, probably tomorrow. Outside of that, though, that's all the news that we have for today. Thank you all for watching today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed. It has definitely been a very interesting day in the news world. That's for sure. Hopefully all you guys are doing well. I'm doing pretty all right. Hopefully all you guys are having a wonderful work week so far. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. All the support would be greatly appreciated. As mentioned, we are trying to hit 500 subscribers before the end of the year, and that would be really cool. It's been a lifelong goal of mine to be successful on YouTube, so I would really appreciate it. And if you're on Substack, please also consider subscribing. All funds go to me. They help me pay for the things that I need to pay for in college, like food, like clothing, like all of that. But if not, you can always subscribe for free. I truly do appreciate all forms of support on this content. You guys are legendary. Thank you to all the people who continuously watch my videos day after day. I truly do appreciate it. It means the world to me. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and I will see you all